Check it out. Check it out. It's Lwazi the MC. This is Off the Hook. We're outside Melville, the plug, 7th Street. You know, we're out here. I'm chilling with the coolest of the coolest people on planet Earth. Chilling with the Cooligans. How you doing, my brother? Can you please introduce yourself to the people?
I'm nice and easy. Name is Nkulego from the Cooligans, and yeah.
Yeah. Sister, can you please introduce yourself?
Yo, I am Nzwagazi, Liquid Skills from the Cooligans.
Yes. And who is missing here today from the band?
Our drummer, Lock Up Your Daughters, aka King Ketue.
Yeah, King Ketue, you here in spirit though, we got you. You know what I mean? Kulego, can you please tell us how the Cooligans was formed?
Honestly, we all have different versions of that, but we just found each other somewhere. Perhaps Nzwazi would say that we met at some restaurant, 2 a.m. Everyone was just hungry, we didn't know each other. But yeah, it started when 2019, I think. 20 something, and then it became something. It's been almost 3 years as a solid formation. You know, I don't want to say a band, it's a project, you know, and everyone in here is free to be themselves, still do other things and collaborate with artists, you know what I mean? But yeah, we started 20 something and we're still doing something.
That's dope, that's amazing. And how did you guys come up with the name?
So we are the Cooligans, aka Two Cardigans and Bowtie. Probably because we're always cool. My gang are cool, so that's how it started. The Cooligans as a nickname, and then it just grew on us. Basically, people started resonating with it more. I guess that's how it started. Two Cardigans and Bowtie is the initial name of the band, and then the Cooligans was the nickname. But now, Two Cardigans and Bowtie, that is the name of the outfit.
Two cardigans
and Bowtie. So it was Two Cardigans and Bowtie. Tagazelo said to be we the Cooligans. But now we are the Cooligans, aka 2C and B, which is Two Cardigans and Bowtie, 2C and B.
Okay. I see. So what are you guys currently working on right now, or are you planning to release any music, and what music is coming out and when? Is it titled? Is it on the DSPs?
So I would like to start a little bit back. We did an entry called Umkati. That was the first single, and currently we're about to launch our first part 1. That's what we call it. I don't want to say an EP, which consists of 3 tracks, dope tracks, and Umkati is included there. And what we're working on is activation and finalizing the actual rendition, which is the first debut album from the Cooligans, dropping next year. I guess that's what we're working on, besides the shows and us maximizing, basically.
That's dope. And what is inspired, or how's your music inspired? What makes you guys come up with the type of sound that you currently have? What is it influenced by?
Okay, so the name of the project, the album, part 1 and part 2, releasing it in 2 parts, is called Death of the Genre. So basically, all of us are influenced by all the music we've ever heard in our lives and never played from birth till now, and also just all our experiences. So I'd say that our music is a melting pot of sounds. I wouldn't pin it down to anything particular because yeah, it's the experiences, and yeah, that's the influence. Life and music, most of all, is the experiences. Is the influence of the music. Hence, death of the genre, because you can't really pin it down or actually point it into a specific genre, because that is very limiting as well to the creation process, I think, also, because if you're sticking to a certain sound, then it kind of limits you from actually the infinite growth, the infinite ideas and creativity that one has. So yeah.
Alright, dope, dope. That's too dope. Word on the streets, you guys shot a music video. Apparently, it was shot at my place, and it was lit. I mean, lights, camera, action, and Palisa was there. She was a star. Can you please tell us about the music video and let the people know when they can expect to see it?
So the music video is for our second single, which is called "Think of Something," a very vibey track, and it's dropping in the next couple of days, few hours. Next Friday, which date? Um, the third of November. Yeah, the music video is dropping for second single, and then the project 11th of November. And what inspired the music video was a playful mood, I guess, being childish, in one space, and not forgetting, yeah, absolutely, not forgetting where you come from, very simple music video. I'm not gonna disclose much, but keep your ears on the ground.
Hey, you better keep your eyes on the street because it's lit. The song, Buffetu. Yeah, no, that's my song. December, very it's so much inspirational. It's a powerful song. So, can you please tell us, like, because I mean, while we're there, Palisa, her energy, how do you feel of her being introduced to music? Do you think that is too early? What is your perspective on that?
I definitely don't think it's too early. I think the more she's exposed to the different ways, especially when you're doing it DIY as we have been doing it, like she's being exposed to exactly what it means, like all these different steps. It'll give her a better idea of what it's actually like in reality than what she sees is happening on TV, or it's never too early. Music is the way of life. Music is creation itself. So when her actually being a creative and taking part, and her, it helps with her expression as well. I'm all for it. I wanted to do more of it. It doesn't matter whether she decides to pursue it better, further or not, but just being able to vibe with and resonate with what is happening around her and understand what the proper picture is. You want to add?
Who's Palisa? Who's Palisa? The main character, and it happens to be an offspring, our daughter.
Can you please? We saw that the cover came out of the album, "The Death of the Genre." Can you please tell us what inspired the cover, the design artwork?
Okay, so the cover is designed by Ukinelwe Mukwena, and initially I hit her up, and I just had a picture that I'd taken a couple of years ago on a road trip to the Eastern Cape, and there are these four men abafagi amabhayi wabo, and they're standing there by a tree. It looked so interesting. I was like, okay, kind of resonates with with us, like the way they're standing, like they're so sure of themselves. They know who they are, what they're doing. So everything else is her like how she interpreted with the music and the picture. She came up with that dope ass cover, like where they wearing clouds and they're on top of the world, but they still seem very certain and sure that they have landed, they're here. You know what I mean? And also, like, it's open to interpretation. Like, what everyone else sees is definitely what, definitely not what we see. You know what I mean? So it's open for everyone to interpret it the way that they want to, however it resonates with them. You know, but yeah, that's what the music kind of looks like in a way.
That's dope. That's dope. Yo, what influenced you to start playing?
Honestly, I found myself in music. I was just surrounded by music, I guess, growing up. I wasn't aware. It happened subliminal. And when I decided to pick up a tool, an instrument, I think it was 96. And the background, there was, okay. So there was just so much hip hop happening, and I started resonating to the bass more, and not dismissing the lyricism, but everything that encompassed hip hop, you know. And then I picked up the instrument and started listening to early recordings like Donald Byrd and you name American jazz, and started following South African jazz, blah blah blah. It's a long story, but yeah, I guess I wasn't aware that I'm influenced from Bath until I started listening to hip hop, which has so much jazz, and jazz is the teacher, funk is the preacher. Today is a Molotov cocktail what we're doing, hence death of the genre. We're not even sure what we're doing, but it's all the influence that we've unaware gravitated to.
That's too dope, man. You know, with music, there's a whole lot of things that happen, right? Like some people, you know, they're getting fucked by the industry. You know, some are getting fucked by their own peers. You know, what is your advice like for artists and especially if you've been doing it for a long time, because if the fruits are not visible yourself, and do you think the love of the music is enough if you're getting fucked? To what point? Basically, what I'm asking for, just give the people advice not to be getting fucked, you know, by people with money or their peers, you know.
Well, firstly, follow where the money is, because your talent is, I'd say, 30% of what is actually needed to make this, or to make everything possible. So don't just concentrate on your talent. Yes, do sharpen your talent skills, but also look at all the things that go into the everyday logistics, where the money comes from, like who's paying what. Just concentrate on that and start doing it yourself. There's no other way. Because obviously, if other people are fucking you over, they're making money off you, meaning you are the money, basically. So without you, so just think about that. You know, sharpen your skill, learn how to go at it by yourself. You know, if you are far in, you probably know some people as well who can help, and also trust your gut. You know, try to trust your gut and just check. Some people will look shady. If it feels shady, if it feels too good to be true, then it most likely is.
Any take on that?
Remember the first reason why you're doing it. You're an activist. Block the noise, focus on self, practice your art, and then understand step by step what is happening out there within the circumference of the industry you're in. You know what I mean? So that you won't get fucked.
Yes. So
there's no formula to it. Everything will be catered to your specific needs. So if you learn, or you kind of have the idea, then it'll lead you to where you need to be. You just need to be vigilant and just look, you know.
yeah, stay focused. So our message is don't get fucked. Yeah, in the asshole. Please don't. So where can people find you? Are you guys having any performances? Are you, for the year, December's coming? Where can people find you if they want to groove with you guys and be cool like the Cooligans?
You can catch us as well at the Smoking Dragon 2022.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit, y'all. Can you please tell people where to find you guys on the socials? Yeah, and the DSPs.
Okay, so Death of the Genre is coming out officially on the 11th of November, 11/11. You can find us on all streaming platforms. Our Facebook handle is at Cooligans SA. Instagram is Cooligans SA. And yeah, these are like the only two social platforms we're on. But yeah, if you follow there, you'll get to know. Yeah, that's under construction. But if you follow those, you'll get to also check out where we are, because shows also just come in randomly all the time. So yeah, you'll be able to just follow us. So at Cooligans SA, Instagram, at Cooligans SA on Facebook. Oh gosh.
We signing out. Thank you very much for coming through, my people. Appreciate it. Was a dope one. Peace. Peace out, everybody. Yeah, yeah. Word. I'm gonna shut up. Let me get smashed. Okay.
Asibonga impilo mfethu silulele izimpi zasebusuku libhare nalinyuka mfethu sithembe